everybody, welcome back to my channel. Hope everybody's having a great day today. Hope everything's going your way today. Today, I'm coming to you with a palette showdown. Yes. Today, I'm coming to you with a palette showdown between the Blue Blood palette by Jeffree Star and the Blue Sky palette by Ccolor. Yes. The Blue Blood versus the Blue Sky. Now you know the drill. No cheating. Can you tell which side is the Blue Blood side and which side is the Blue Sky side? Okay, everybody, let's get started. Man, okay, guys, so yeah. It's been eons since your girl Lily here has done a palette showdown. But when I saw this palette drop, I knew I had to do it. Because while for your girl Lily here, it's strictly all about the makeup, I know for some of you guys, my peeps out there, it's really about so much more. Because at the end of the day, guys, it is not my place to question your views and decisions. But it is my goal to support and respect them and offer you options. So needless to say, guys, when I saw a palette drop that could potentially offer you the same color story and goodness of the Blue Blood without compromising your position or stance, your girl just had to get it. So first, let's talk about the packaging. Of course, you know the Blue Blood palette packaging is totally next level. Because Jeffree Star always kills it on the packaging. And of course, the Blue Sky packaging is absolutely nothing special. It's Profusion palette style packaging. But then again, guys, I don't wear the packaging. On the back of the Blue Blood palette, you'll find indication that the palette has a 12-month shelf life. That Jeffree Star Cosmetics pays for the recycling of its own products. This palette is cruelty-free. You'll find all Jeffree Star's handles. And you'll also find where the palette was distributed. And on the back of the Blue Sky palette, you'll also find indication that there's a 12-month shelf life. Ccolor also pays for the recycling of their own products. This palette's also cruelty-free. And it's also paraben-free. You'll find where the palette was distributed. Ccolor's website. You'll find all the ingredients in the shades. And you'll also find a warning letting you know if irritation occurs. Immediately discontinue use of the palette. The Blue Blood palette has a nice size mirror, whereas the Blue Sky palette clearly does not. But then again, guys, the palette is only $8. What can you expect? What can you expect? The shades in the Blue Blood palette have names which are written on the inside of the palette. The shades in the Blue Sky palette also have names which are written on a piece of cellophane inside the palette. And guys, upon looking at the palette stacked one on top of the other, these palettes are absolutely twinning. From the shades, to the color story, to the layout. But you already know, guys, the true test is going to be if both palettes are twinning. When it comes to the formula, the pigmentation, and the performance. The net weight of the 18 pans in the Blue Blood palette are 1.5 grams each, which, if my calculator served me correctly, is a total net weight of 27 grams. While the total net weight of the Blue Sky palette is 21.6 grams. The price of the Blue Blood palette is a whopping $52. And the price of the Blue Sky palette is only $8. So needless to say, guys, if the Blue Sky palette works out, it's clearly the better deal. So now that we got that part done, enough all the yapping. It's time to get ready to rumble. So first we're going to get into the swatches, and then we're going to get into the showdown. So, if you want to see if you guess right, then just keep on watching. See ya. Okay, everybody, when doing my palette showdown swatches, I always start with the high-end palette first, then the affordable palette second. So Jeffree Star, Ccolor. Jeffree Star, Ccolor. Jeffree Star, Ccolor. You get the gist. And I will not be listing the shade names in the description box because the color story and layout is identical in both palettes. Okay, everybody, let's get started with this look. Okay, guys, so yeah, there's absolutely zero time for small talk today, guys, because I'm really excited to get into this comparison video. Because it's going to be real interesting to see if the very affordable Ccolor Blue Sky can stand up to the not so affordable Blue Blood by Jeffree Star. Okay, guys, I'm locked and loaded and I'm ready to go. I got a grip of nice quality brushes here, mostly from Morphe and maybe a couple from BH Cosmetics. Brushes that I don't mind messing up. Because, yeah, anybody who ever has used blue shadow a day in your life, you already know that blue is going to stain your brush. And as to not taint the results, I also have my Frida Kahlo color switch. Because, yeah, I'll be using the same exact brushes on the left eye that I will be using on the right. And my coffee, because I already know this is about to be a bond burner. And for the sake of the video today, I'm going to be using the Jeffree Star Blue Blood palette on my right, your left. And I'm going to be using the Ccolor Blue Sky palette on my left, your right. But first things first, guys, I'm going to be basing my eyes with my P. Louise eyeshadow base in Rumor 2. And not because I think either of the palettes need any help, but just because that's just what I do. Okay, guys, let's party. Okay, guys, first going in with this shade Flourishing here. I'm going to put that on the outer half of my crease on my right, your left. And I'm going to be using my Sephora All Over Shadow Brush to get that done. And I'm going to try and build up this shade on the Jeffree Star side, because his shadows are so pigmented that I really don't want any problems when it comes time to blend it out. Okay, guys, I'm slowly building it up. And that's a very pretty turquoise teal type shade. And guys, I already know that I love the performance of the Jeffree Star Blue Blood palette because I've already used this palette once before. Okay, guys, this shade built up rather nicely. Okay, guys, now going in with the corresponding shade Wicked from the Blue Sky palette. I'm going to work that on the outer half of my crease on my left, your right. Uh-oh, guys. Uh-oh, guys. This shade is pigmented as all get out. Ooh. And it's just as vibrant as Flourishing from the Blue Blood palette. And guys, shade is pigmented out the gate. Ooh. Okay, guys. So far, so good. So far, so good. Okay, guys. Now going in with this shade Blue Monday here. I'm going to put that on the inner part of my crease. On my right, your left. And guys, Blue Monday is actually one of my favorite blue shades in the whole palette. At least one of my favorite blue mattes in the palette. Okay, guys, and I definitely feel like Blue Monday is one of those shades that are definitely best when you build it up. And now going in with the corresponding shade from the Blue Sky palette, which is Haze. I'm going to work that on the inner part of my crease on my left, your right. Do you see the blue pigmentation on this brush? Guys, this shade is the bomb.com. Oh, guys. And this was just one dip into the palette. I didn't even have to build that shade up. Not at all. Okay, guys. That was easy. Okay, guys. Now going in with this shade Blue Blood right here. I'm going to use that to blend out the Flourishing and the Blue Monday. And I'm just going to be using a very small, fluffy flat brush from the Morphe Holiday set to get that done. And you guys already know that I like placing the shadow with the flat brush, and then I'll blend it out from there. Blue Blood is pigmented as all get out. Guys, you can say whatever you want to about Jeffree Star, but he sure knows how to make a shadow. And I still enjoy using this palette as much today as I did the first time I used it. Now that's pigmentation. Okay, guys, now going in with this blue shade Rocket, which is the corresponding shade in the Blue Sky palette. I'm going to use that to blend out Haze and Wicked on my left, your right. Guys, do you see that pigmentation? And this is with just one dip into the pan. And I feel like when using the Ccolor shadows, you really need to just really go in with a light hand, guys. Because I have yet to dip into the pan a second time. And it is still blending for days. Now, guys, while this is quite a pigmented shadow, the real test of the performance of the palette is going to be when it's time to blend it out. But so far, guys, I don't see any difference. I mean, except I went a little overboard with the blue pigment on this side, but we gonna fix it. Okay, guys, one thing I like to note that I'm noticing so far, when tapping out the Blue Monday shade over Flourishing and Blue Monday, it almost blended into it immediately. I mean, the blendability is there already. Whereas on the Blue Sky side, you can clearly see the line of demarcation. But again, guys, if it blends out nicely, I'm totally okay with it. Okay, guys, now I'm about to get my blend on. And first, I'll be blending out the blue blood side, which is my right, your left. Okay, guys, now it's time to blend out the Blue Sky side. Okay, guys, I'm really happy with my blend game. Now the part that everybody came here for, the lid. Okay, guys, now while I could very well cut the crease, we're not doing that today. We're not doing that today. But I do believe I want something like a halo eye. So, first going in with this shade, Ocean Ice. I'm going to put that on the inner and the outer part of my lid on my right, your left. And I'll be using my BH Cosmetics number 10 brush from the Marble Luxe set from BH Cosmetics to get that done. And since I won't be cutting the crease, I'm going to wet my brush. And guys, this is a very pretty blue. It actually is a shimmer with blue, very finely milled glitters in it. And this shade has a ton of fallout. But the payoff you get with this shade is well worth it. Guys, this is such a pretty shimmer. It's actually my favorite shimmer out of the palette. Now that's a deep blue. Okay, guys, now going in with this corresponding blue shade from the Blue Sky palette, which is called Royal. I'm going to put that on the inner and the outer half of my lid. On my left, your right. Ooh, guys. That's a pretty blue, too. And just like the Jeffree Star palette, this blue has a ton of fallout. But it's performing quite well. Okay, guys, what I am noticing with this blue shade as opposed to this one, while this does have a few more turquoise type glitters in it, the glitter on the Blue Sky side, that's pretty too. Okay, guys, that was easy. Okay, guys, now going in with this shade Ice Cherry from the Blue Blood palette. I'm going to pop that in the center of my lid on my right, your left. And just like with Ocean Ice, I'm going to wet my brush. Guys, that is a pretty baby blue shimmer. And it kind of has gray undertones in it. Oh, yes, guys. I really love this shade. Okay, guys, now going in with the corresponding shade in the Blue Sky palette, which is Storm. I'm going to pop that in the center of my lid on my left, your right. Guys, this shade so far is the bomb.com. Guys, this palette was less than $10. And it's most definitely performing like a high-end palette. And because I feel like I want a bridge between Ice Tray and Ocean Ice, I'm going to go in with this shade Entitled here. And I'm going to place that directly between my center shade and my outer shade. And I'm going to be doing that with my BH number 9 brush from the Marble Look set. Oh, yes, guys. While it is quite subtle, I love the way that's bridged between the two shades. And then I'm just doing a little blending between the shimmers. Just so there's no line of demarcation. Okay, guys, and while we're still here, I'm going in with this shade, Crystal Flash, from the Blue Blood palette. And I'm going to pop that directly in the center of my lid. And this is just to add a little more dimension to the eye look, as if it needs any more dimension. See, guys, it adds just a little something extra. Oh, yeah. That's curve. That is curve. Okay, guys, now going in with Aurora from the Blue Sky palette. I'm going to put that directly between my middle and my outer shades. Yep. This is performing just as nicely as the Blue Blood shade. Okay, guys, going in with this shade Horizon. I'm going to pop that directly on the center of my lid. On my left, your right. Oh, yes, guys. Okay, guys, I'm going to go ahead and work on my lower lash line before I do my complexion, because, yeah, I already have a feeling. So first, going in with Blue Monday from the Blue Blood palette. I'm going to put that directly underneath my lower lash line. And then going in with this shade Haze from the Blue Sky. I'm going to do the same thing on my left, your right. And then going in with this shade Mentee from the Blue Blood palette. I'm going to use that to blend out Blue Monday. And now going in with this shade Mint from the Blue Sky palette. I'm going to smoke that directly underneath Royal. On my left, your right. Guys, this mint shade is pigmented as all get out. Okay, guys, I'm really happy with how this eye looks turned out so far. So I'm about to go ahead, pop on my lashes, do the rest of my makeup here. We'll be back to finish up these eyes, though. Okay, everybody, I went on ahead, popped on my lashes, did my complexion off camera. But let's finish up these eyes, though. Okay, guys, the only thing we really have left to do is the inner corner highlight. So going in with this shade Ccolor now. I'm going to go ahead and pop that in my inner corner on my right, your left. Now that's a highlight. And lastly, guys, going in with this corresponding shade from the Blue Sky palette, Cloudy. I'm going to pop that in my inner corner on my left, your right. Guys. I know you see it. I know you see it. I know. You do. Okay, guys. Now I'm about to just let the set spray bless my makeup in here. I'll be back with my final thoughts. Okay, everybody, now that the comparison is done, here are my final thoughts. If I didn't love Jeffree Star's packaging so much, I'd be mad that I couldn't see into the future. Because the Ccolor Blue Sky palette is definitely a banger. Now, guys, I will not lie to you. When I first saw the price of the Blue Sky palette, I thought the $52 Jeffree Star Blue Blood palette will absolutely positively run rings around the $8 Ccolor palette. But no. The Blue Sky palette performs just as good as the Blue Blood, if not even a little bit better. Now, while I did initially get a little bit worried when I saw the black line of doom in my crease when packing the mattes from the Blue Sky palette on my lid, once I start blending them out, guys, my worries start blending away. And while the Blue Sky palette packaging is most definitely nothing special compared to the packaging of the Blue Blood palette, I don't really much mind it because I don't wear the packaging. And while the Blue Sky palette most definitely has kick up in the pan and the fallout is next level, the same can be said about the Blue Blood palette. And while this icy white shade Ccolor in the Blue Blood palette most definitely has more bling than Cloudy in the Blue Sky palette, that's still not a reason to throw the baby out with the bathwater, because all the other shades I used in the Blue Sky palette perform just as good, if not a little better, than all the other shades I use in the Blue Blood palette. And trust and believe, guys, I'll be reaching for the Blue Sky palette anytime I want a bomb.com blue eye look, or just a blue-based palette to travel with, and leave my Blue Blood palette sitting pretty on the shelf. It's not much more to say about the palette, okay? Because what's understood don't need to be explained. The Blue Sky palette runs for $8, and you can get it on Ccolor's website. And I'll have it linked below in the description box. So if you're someone who loves the idea of the color story of the Blue Blood palette and elected not to buy the Blue Blood palette for whatever reason, if you purchase the Blue Sky palette by Ccolor, trust and believe me when I say, guys, you will most definitely not be disappointed, because the Blue Sky palette by Ccolor is most definitely a banger. So I really want to thank you guys for hanging out with me today while I did a palette showdown between Blue Blood and Blue Sky. And yeah, I always love connecting with you guys, my peeps, every chance I get. Every chance I get. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. It only gets greater later, guys. It only gets greater later. So until next time, guys, stay real, stay positive, stay up, and damn it, you better watch, fight, and pray.